How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to episode 30 of my Shadow of the Tomb Raider Let's Play series. Picking up right where we left off as usual. About to continue with the story. Since I don't... I just noticed this. Sorry. Like, let's continue with the story. Ooh, treasure. Ooh, shiny.
This elaborate pipe is sculpted to resemble Shaquatl, an Aztec serpent spirit painted in green, blue, and yellow. Its sides are decorated with semi-precious stones. The inclusion of jade indicates at least a measure of Maya influence.
Come on.
The bowl still reeks of burnt roots and smoke. Not an entirely unpleasant aroma.
To me, that means someone's still using it and she shouldn't have taken it.
Hakan! What is this?
Cultist, waiting for their deity to appear. When the catastrophes come, the god Kukulkan must be sacrificed to power the sun. Otherwise the world dies.
Sacrifice a god?
The sacrifice is my duty. But this cult leader will take my place and attempt to become the god. He believes we can remake the world and live in a paradise of his design.
Remake the world.
What?
I've heard those words before.
There he is!
I know him. That's Dr. Mingus.
Behold! The instrument of our unity and salvation! Soon, our dreams of peace and safety will be realized!
They already call him Kukulkan. But his real name is Amaru. He was born here, but raised, lied to, by outsiders. The people believe in him.
But you don't.
My late husband, Saidi, was his brother. They had differences over the future of Paititi. When Saidi died, Amaru devoted himself to the cult.
You have seen the storm. You are worried about worse to come. I assure you that Paititi will persevere and thrive forever!
I know he will. If Amaru is successful, all of us who disagree will never see this paradise. The rebels will be discarded.
Not if they don't find the box.
Yes. Our best hope is to find it first. Perhaps Amaru might still be brought to see love and reason.
Death to the outsiders! Retribution will come!
Hakan! Enough!
We must strike while the snake is within reach.
Justice will be met in good time. Do not jeopardize our rebellion for the sake of impulse. Edsley, go scout ahead. We'll meet you at the edge of the mountain. Last warning. Go. Follow Edsley. Your clothing won't hide you long from these guards.
Okay, I'll find the box.
You've been warned to keep the peace.
I was just out for a pleasant stroll with my son.
Amaru is losing his patience.
It won't happen again.
Jonah, can you answer?
Yeah, me and Uju set up camp. everything's okay.
Dominguez is here. He's the leader of the cult of Kukulkan. That's what Unuratu's rebels are fighting.
What?
He's been here for years. Trinity controls Paititi.
Whoa.
I'm going to the Eye of the Serpent. We have to get the box before the next cataclysm hits.
Alrighty. Hey, all these things I couldn't grab before, I suddenly can. How did I miss this?
As it was foretold, heralded by the column of flame burning through the night, and the destruction of our temples, and the warnings of the weeping woman and the two-headed man, the strange warriors astride great deer arrived with the rising sun. They murdered the weak leaders and claimed the land and the people as their own.
Se pensasse in dai.
Sorry, grabbing that because I can actually carry the stuff now. Oh great, found another challenge.
Why?
Oh, sorry, kid. Okay, what point was there to jump up here?
Tawila, tinwila yang kumpel soto umachma. Kuntul manat. Supulpalim olat kimik uyum kayara. Ay kimaki ingolti anili unuratu chuki. Jankineki tu klike melembe hakane.
Don't think I came up
It
here
is busy
before.
today. Kukulkan may have promised we'll thrive, but many make their own offerings.
Unuratu and her rebels are the true sons and daughters of Paititi, if you're asking. I'm not the only one who thinks it either. Just the only one with the guts to say it, apparently. The cleansing is upon us, and it should be Unuratu's line that sacrifices Kukulkan to restore the sun, and not the other way around. But thoughts like that have a way of getting people dead, so it's no wonder they aren't voiced.
Where's my mother?
She's settling matters between the guards and Hakan.
What's it like outside Paititi?
Well, a lot of things. It's a very big world.
Bigger than Paititi?
Bigger than 100 Paititis.
What? Will you take me there?
I think your mother might have something to say about that.
What you're looking for is in there.
How will I know when I found the right chamber?
By the smell of death. If you survive, you can find your way back through the old irrigation system. I'll meet you there. Be careful. The cult often patrols there.
Sorry, it's like I saw all this stuff.
I don't think anything could have prepared me for this place. The people, their history, everything they've lived and who they are today. To hear him tell it, Amaru, Dominguez, Kukulkan only wants to keep Paititi safe. But I've seen the lengths he'll go to, the murder and cruelty. I have to stop him.
Started looking at different bows. I don't know when I started using this one. So far, it's still a whole lot better than everything else. Other than maybe this guy for rate of fire and draw speed. This bow I bought for damage is like shit everywhere else. Actually gonna go for rate of fire here. Don't have access to those. No benefits to this one. Huh. Alright. Let's head in.
The surging population and lack of civil planning caused the settlement many problems. Farmers clear-cut jungle to use the fertile riverbanks for their crops, resulting in a devastating flood in the first heavy rains. Overhunting forced hunters to travel ever further to find game. Several groups, each vying for a controlling interest in the settlement, debated, often fiercely, on the best manner of solving these problems.
Yep, sounds like a city, alright. Hallucinogenic fear arrows. Alright.
This is a formidable weapon. Heavy wood lined with sharp obsidian teeth. It could easily stop an unarmored enemy. And if the bloodstains are any indication, it has. All right.
And we. Ah, it's a good thing I bought that knife up there. That just got me 12 jade. So that's 1,200 gold right there. I think that's almost paid for itself. Activating the fire. Sorry, had to
Through there. Having not heard from Lopez, some among the leadership began to have their doubts about him. Our group dispatched south to investigate. We sent the natives in first, uncertain those in the city had not killed Lopez on his arrival. They returned with reports of how sick the city was, and we quickly formed a plan to utilize this to our advantage.
Yeah, that sounds very much like Trinity. Abusing situations for their advantage.
This seems to represent Unuratu leading a group in rebellion. There is a near-total eclipse in the background.
Interesting. Sorry, popping fingers. I choose weird times to do this shit, I know.
The smell. This must be the place Etzli mentioned. Steady, Lara, steady.
Good.
I'm gonna be sick.
Why would this make you sick? You've literally crawled through a river of blood. You'd be used to this kind of stuff by now. Thank you, sound cut.
Okay, take it slow. You can do this. Ritual sacrifice. Great. I guess I have no choice.
Oh, that's just nasty. They wonder why they have disease.
Is this one of the rebels? There's a way in somewhere.
Way to interrupt yourself, Laura.
A serpent with a silver eye. I'm on track. Yes! Through there. The smell keeps getting stronger.
Laura, how's it going?
I found another serpent with a silver eye. I must be getting close. You?
Talking tattoos with Uchu.
Tattoos?
Yeah, you saw Unuratu's, right? It has a heron and an eclipse on it. That might have something to do with the silver box.
I don't think so. Unuratu is the rightful queen of Paititi. After a famine that nearly wiped out the city, her family was ousted from power by the cult of Kukulkan. Her husband, Sayuri, died hunting for food on the outskirts of Paititi. Amaru, or Dr. Dominguez, Sayuri's brother, felt responsible and took control of the city, using resources from Trinity to feed the Paititians until the famine passed. Even though Amaru saved the city, the cult, in his absence, now rules with arrogance and fear. Unuratu and her rebels are fighting to free the city from the cult of Kukulkan and restore its ancient bloodline. Unuratu was raised to believe it was her family's legacy, to complete the ritual of the silver box of Ishel and restore the sun for another age. Looks like this is the only way, okay? Have to burn that barrier.
I'll do that in a moment. For now.
Gotta be a way to burn away that barrier. The lone figure appears in a state of peace, as though waiting for something.
Well, the lone figure will be waiting for the next episode. Sorry. Unfortunately, it is about that time, everybody. I just noticed we're a couple minutes past, but as usual, thank you everyone very much for watching, and I'll hope to see you next time. Alright, bye.